Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello, welcome if you're new. My name is Lasandra, and today we are going to be doing our cash stuffing. And we've got a total of $2,000, and it is an assortment of prop bills, as well as cash, as well as just little in the banks, because money is going into Ally, our high yield savings account, and then other is going towards savings challenges that we'll be playing. So all kinds of stuff going on, but we're going to get right into it. And we're going to start with my wallet, which, by the way, I forgot to mention the last time that I stuffed this. This is the wallet that I got in a giveaway, and this was from Callista over at Cloudy Money. And you guys, I am truly obsessed with this wallet. I can't explain it. It's unlike one that I've ever had, and I just freaking love it. So anyway, I don't know that she has these on her shop. Shame on me. I should have looked at that before I started filming. But anyway, I'll leave it up here if it is. But anyway, so as you can imagine, it is bone dry. But I am going to go ahead and pull my receipts out. There's not a whole lot because I did some scanning already because I had a plethora. So I'm a little new to this, so let's go over it again. Fetch. Fetch is a free app that you can download, and all you have to do is scan your receipts. Those receipts turn into points, and the points turn into gift cards, which, you have Sephora, Amazon, restaurants, and just all kinds of different things. And it's free. So I have a referral link down in the description box if you want to check it out. You get bonus points if you sign up. No pressure, but it's a great opportunity to kind of start off on the right foot. So I'll scan these later, get those put off to the side, and we are going to start off with groceries. So we are going to be stuffing a total of 225. So I'm doing 152, 20, and 5. And let me make sure okay. So 225, and I actually do need to unstuff this already because I had to grab some groceries yesterday after I went to the bank, and I just didn't want to dip into the cash yet. So, all right, and then spending, I did give my husband his $40, which I just realized these are actually prop bills that I use for my cash count, my little reel. So I did give him his 40, so I just need my 20. So there's the 10, the 5, and then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, and actually, I'm going to set these off to the side because it's kind of messing me up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. Okay, and then coffee, we're going to be doing $20, and that is all that we're going to have for the 2 weeks, which is more than enough. We just need some K-cups, and that shouldn't be too much. And then eating out is getting 20 as well. All right, and then buffer is getting the 10. So there's the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I also have another envelope in here that I did not account for. Shame on me. I'm still getting used to it. But it is my acts of kindness. And let's talk about this for a second, because I know so many of you are struggling. Do you kind of see the imperfections right there? The cold weather really does wreak havoc on these matte vellum envelopes. So I just need to run it back through the laminator. But anyway, back on track. So acts of kindness is something that I want to start so that way I can maybe pay for somebody's coffee in the drive-thru, or maybe somebody's to-go order, fast food or whatever it is. So any money that I have left over at the end of this week, I'm just going to roll it over into this so that way I can start using it. All right, so that is everything for my wallet. And then we're going to go into our overflow here, which is basically our week 2. So everything is exactly the same. So 152, 20, and 5. Going in for groceries. And then spending, my husband is going to be getting his 40, and then I'm going to be getting my 20. So 10, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then coffee is not getting anything, and then eating out is going to be getting the 20. Ooh. And then buffer, I'm getting my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little sad. I didn't grab 5 ones exactly this time, but whatever. You can't have everything. All right, so now we're gonna go into our high priority. And this is where we're gonna have the mixture of prop bills and regular cash. So this is gonna be getting prop bills. And so the last time that I cash stuffed with prop bills, I was still trying to get used to it. So what I did is I actually sorted everything out in the order that I'm going to be stuffing, and it's exactly what I need for each envelope. So we're going to give that a shot and see how it works. So Otto is going to be getting 50. So now we have 200, 350. Which I need to go ahead and get a $300 placeholder in there. Okay. And then emergency. Ooh, I need to grab, oh, I do have my marker. Awesome. Because I need to mark off 2 of these because we are stuffing 45. So I'm doing that one and that one. And that should be 20, 40, and 5. Yeah, I think this method's going to work good. Okay. 20, 40, and 5. All right. That's crazy to think that we have 525. That's awesome. Because I feel like we're definitely going to be glad that we have this. Okay. And then healthcare. Let's see here. We are going to be putting 25. So there's my 20 and my 5. Oh dear. And I'm throwing it all around. Okay. So there's my 20 and 5. So we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 95, $200. Yep, that's correct. Okay. And then registration, we're going to be doing the 60. So there is our 50 and 60. Because I'm thinking if I do $30 every pay period, I should have what I need by this, is it November? I think this November is when we have to pay those tags. So it's just a lot easier than trying to come up with that money like in a month. So, and then home improvement, we are going to be doing $100 just because we kind of had to start over. So I want to start building that back up again. So there's 1, 20, and 5. Because our bathroom, we really want to do our bathroom upstairs. Really, really bad. Okay. And then propane, let's see, we are doing 75. So 50, 70, and 5. So now, 50, so 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, plus the 200 in the bank. So 300 altogether. Damn, we're well on our way to being ready for another fill, which we shouldn't have to fill again until, I would say, summer, sometime early midsummer. All right, so landscaping, we are going to be putting in 25. So 20 and 5. So now we have 75 altogether. We have plans. There's just so many things that we want to do, but our retaining wall, we definitely want to kind of make that a priority this year, I think. Just because of all the, with all the snow and the melting and the rain, like drainage just not working very well. So we gotta fix it. All right, and then Fur Babies is getting 55, and that's actually going to be cash. So now we've got a total of 105. So that way I can grab this if we need to get, dog or cat food, or their haircuts and stuff like that. So, or I swear I'm getting Oakley new toys like all the freaking time. She is spoiled freaking rotten. All right, and then vacation is getting 177. A weird amount, but it's what I had left. So 150, 75, and then I threw in a fancy $2. So there's our 150, 75, 77. So let's get this in here. All right. So 150, 70, 90, 95, 200, and 2. Okay. And then pool. So I might have gotten on Amazon last night just to kind of see what all they've got out there. I can't decide if I want to negotiate and go smaller, but I really don't want to. So I don't know. So 350, 400. And sorry if you can hear the dogs bark. My son has some friends coming over. Like I talked about yesterday, we've got our visitation today for his sweet, sweet classmate who passed away. So spending time with friends is very, very, very important right now. Okay, so now we're going to move into personal. And we're going to be putting 50 into beauty. Oh my gosh. Those dogs, I don't know if you can hear them, but they're being ridiculous. 100 into clothing. All right, and then home decor is getting 25, which I am watching for Bath and Body to have their big sales because I need some more candles. So I'm going to start saving up for that. I don't decorate much for Valentine's Day, but maybe I'll go by Hobby Lobby or something and see if I can find some cute stuff just from around the house. All right, and then gifts is going to be getting 20. So now it has $50 altogether. I know my brother's birthday is coming up and my mom's birthday, which it's a big one for my mom. She's turning 70. I don't know. Shh, sorry, Mom. I don't mean to out you like that, but you look phenomenal. So, all right. And then tattoo, we are going to be stuffing, sorry, I lost my spot, 25. All right. So then for tattoo, 20 and 5. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Okay. And then all of the kiddos are getting their $30. And this is my time to talk about them. So yes, Jacob is going to be spending time. He spent a lot of time with his friends yesterday and is going to continue to do the same today. And then her funeral is tomorrow. So yeah, yep. Poor guy. I feel like in spite of everything, like I said, how the community has come together, especially his school, is truly phenomenal. I'm so glad that everybody's able to lean on one another and just get through this very difficult time. And when we were little, I lost classmates, my senior year. So sadly it happens, but anyway, Mason will also be going to the visitation tonight, but right now he is helping with a Pee Wee wrestling tournament. So it's nice for him to get out. And then Braden's just being Braden. He's just recovering from influenza and just kind of chilling, playing video games with his friends and stuff like that. But anyway, and then Livy, like I say, I haven't heard from her in a little bit, but I know that she's got some job interviews coming up and just some things like that. So fingers are crossed that she can find some good things. But, oh yeah, duh. So I'm doing 20 and 30 for her. I need to run these back through the laminator. They feel flimsy. But anyway, and I think Terry and I are going to go see her this coming weekend. We're going to go to where she lives and hang out for a little bit. And then Addie, she actually got to go to a college wrestling tournament with my two oldest and my ex-husband this weekend, but it looks like they had an awesome time. And can I just brag? Like, how amazing when, co-parenting can blend together as well as it has. Like, my husband and I are so blessed that we just have a very cohesive, blended family. And it just makes me so freaking happy because I know a lot of people don't have that luxury. So anyway, and then the fiance and the boyfriends are doing very, very well. So yeah, I don't really talk to them much. I need to change that. But no news is good news, I think. So, okay. And now we're going to go into our savings challenges. And so for our Valentine's Roll and Save, we got $6. Okay. And then Rock, Paper, Scissors, we got $8 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And then our Go Mommy was 19. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Huge shout out to Jolene over at Libbyland. That challenge is so freaking fun. And I know she's got a bunch of other adorable box challenges, so by all means, go check her out. Oh yeah, $12 is going into You Go Glen Coco. And so Cooper, I know he's actually got some paper clips that he just recently launched on his Etsy. So again, go check him out. He's got a lot of really cute stuff. And then Melina, her heart, yeah, $1. That's all we had for her. But my goodness, yeah, she continues to just completely crush. I think she said she did another launch of the Mini Mondays and she completely sold out. Or Mini Mondays, good Lord, Merry Mondays. And she completely sold out of all of her binder bundles. So yeah, that's just really awesome. Okay, so that is everything there. And, you know, I'm really sorry I'm not more chatty. I am just really behind in the cash stuffing community, you know, what everybody has going on. So I plan to catch up, I promise. I also had some things that I was going to launch on my Etsy shop, but yeah, actually I have them right here. Some of them I am still going to go ahead and put up there, but I'm so bummed. This one was so freaking cute and fun. It was Coffee is My Love Language, and it was scratchers and all the different like coffees, iced coffees, things like that. But these scratch off stickers, I was told last week that they lost my shipment, so they have to send it out again. And it's like a 2-week transit time. So I really hate to list I have some of these scratchers still, but my fear is that somebody's going to order them and I'm just not going to have enough to get them out. So let me know. Let me know if once I do get the stickers, do you guys want me to still go ahead and put this out there even though it wouldn't be Valentine's Day? Let me know. Let me know if you'd be interested. But yeah, then I just had a couple others, a Valentine's word search. This one will for sure be going up there. It's our St. Patty's Roll and Save, which is super cute. And then fucking anxiety. Yep, say no more. So anyway, just a few little things, but all of that just really took a pause. So, okay, so then we've got our 9, 10, 11, and 12 that we're putting in here. And I'm gonna fast forward this part because it's always challenging. Okay, there we go. And I think, yeah, I do need to color those in. Where's my marker? Just want to do that so that way I can keep track. Awesome. Okay. So yes, we got a long way to go, but making good progress. So, okay. And then all I have left in here is what I allocated for our Merry Mondays and our Debt Snowball. So we should have $20 in tens, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I did 30. Yeah, I did 30. Sorry, my bad. And then I did 50 in ones, and I went ahead and clipped these together just because that would take a long time. So there's 25, 50, and 25 and 50. So that will be $100 each week going into those two. So we went through all the cash and we didn't have any oopsies, which makes me very happy since this is my first one in a while. Anyway, so again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.